Hey folks, it's Gordon Page. I'm chasing planes here at Oshkosh 2024, and I ran into a good friend of mine I haven't seen in a while, and he's been incredibly busy building an airplane for 22 years.
22.
This is my friend Buck Wyndham.
Hey.
I've known Buck, you've probably seen him on Chasing Planes on Amazon when we talked about L-39s and fuel burn and him flying testing and all kinds of phase flying and test flying and stuff for that. But today we're going to talk about his plane, his baby, that we're really hoping is going to win maybe a grand champion today. What do you think?
Well, I can't be too optimistic about it. I'm here for the fun. But yeah, I mean, it's being judged, put it that way.
Well, it's great. Do you want to? So this is again. Where'd you build it at? Did you build it at your house or?
So yeah, this is a 2024 Vans RV-8. I just finished it. I built it at my house, my hangar, in my basement partially, sometimes on the road when I was traveling. I started it in 2002. I bought the tail kit and then I built it, and then 9/11 happened. Things sort of fell apart at my airline. I built the tail actually fairly quickly, but I then didn't have any money to continue. So I hung the tail on the wall for about 4.5 years. And then in about 2006, I decided that if I didn't build this airplane, the terrorists win. So I got the rest of the airplane, started building it, and make a long story short, it took me a long time to build it. I just finished it. A lot of stops and starts along the way, a lot of changes of plan, a lot of upgrades in technology, a lot of modifications that I made, but now it's here. So
it's great. You want to point out a few of the things? One of the questions we had was, you know, why do you have the red star on the wing and on the tail?
Yeah. So this is a tribute airplane. This is a tribute to the aggressors or the adversaries, depending on whether you're in the Navy or the Air Force. So, aggressors, adversaries.
Speaking of adversaries, there you go. We just saw the guy's in the pattern here, and he busted the airspace. F-16's trying to tell him, go away. So anyway, back to what you're saying.
So adversaries and aggressors are active duty military units. There are also some civilian companies that do it, who provide adversary training to our military by using adversary tactics and sometimes airplanes, but mostly just the tactics. And they fly like the enemy, so that our guys can get good at fighting the enemy. So this is a tribute to them. I was involved with an adversary unit at one time. So I just want the world to know kind of what those guys do, because it's not really well known. So I painted it up like a typical adversary paint job, which is Soviet inspired. And that's why we have the red star on the wing, along with the stars and the bars, which make it a US airplane.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So 22 years, is that what I read? 22-year Odysseys, you call it, on this. And what do you want to do next with it? You ready to start another airplane?
I'm not yet.
Okay.
I've got some other projects, but this thing has been a love of my life, and I just now want to go fly it because I haven't. I mean, I've flown it for 27 hours. I really like to go places with it. I like to do things with it. I'd like to fly formation and aerobatics, and I'm gonna go do that. So
great.
For a little while, a couple of years, I will immerse myself in taking it places and flying aerobatics and formation.
Awesome. So instead of flying L-39s and flying some of the jet stuff here, you're actually going to be an RV guy, right? That's the plan.
For now.
Okay.
For now, but I'm going to keep flying the other things too.
All right. Well, we want to thank Buck Wyndham, and if you haven't read his book, Hogs in the Sand, you need to get a copy. He might even sign a copy for you if you find him at the right place. But again, thank you, Buck. Congratulations on your,
very much.
I hope, award-winning airplane.
Thanks a lot, Gordon.